Hey friends, I'm back. Went inside, had a bagel, and then I was gonna relax, but I was told there's still hours of daylight to go, so maybe I could get a little more done today. So back at it, super excited. Anyways, I finally got the pin out, which was the bane of my existence for a little while. So it is off and down here. Some comments from my first video said things like slack and chains and tension, and how was I going to handle that? And I don't know. I mean, that's the honest answer. I don't really know. Another friend mentioned, your old one didn't have sensors. This one could have sensors. What are you going to do? And again, I don't know. I don't, wiring is not my thing. There's holes that have been put down here, but I don't think those are for wiring. Those are chipmunks chewing through and getting in. We get groundhogs that come in sometimes too, but I don't know how to do wiring. So if there's sensors, I'm screwed unless I can just leave them in the box and pretend they weren't there. So that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, friends, I took everything out of the box, and there are a lot more pieces than I thought there would be. There's things that I was hoping I wouldn't have these. And I wonder if I even really need to put them on. So we'll figure that out. I feel like my kids are 13 and 11, and I know accidents happen, but I feel like at this point, if one of them got caught underneath the door, then maybe I've done all I could do for them in life, really. Where we go? Oh, here it is. There's one remote. So that's tricky. Do we fight for this? We have more than one car, so I don't know how that works either. So lots of pages of an instruction book that I may or may not read. So at this point, we're getting a little closer to possibly just calling the company out to put it up for me, because this makes me nauseous, actually. All right, all my Unhandy friends, welcome back. I've decided to give it a bit of a go. I was gonna just pack it up for the night, but as you can see, it's still kind of daylight out there. So I've given it a go. What I've assembled is what looks similar to the old guy. It's close. It looks like it could potentially lift a garage door, so that's good news. See what's coming up next. To reduce the risk of severe injury or death. We'll skip past that. And it looks like now we're gonna mount some things on the ceiling, but I feel like I can just use the old mounts. Anyway, this is exciting. Thanks for coming along on the ride with me. Check back in later. All right, so apparently the arms here aren't as thick as they used to make them, daintier. So I was gonna use the old bracket, but it's considerably thinner, and my clevis pin isn't big enough. It's not the first time I've heard that. So I'm gonna have to take this off the wall with my, whatever this is, torque wrench. Is this a torque wrench? I'm gonna do it by hand, and I'm gonna grunt and possibly fall a lot and impale myself on this thing. But making progress. This is so much fun. Oh, I almost fell. All right, friends. So, as you can see, it's up. I don't know. I don't trust anything I've put up here to stay up here, but It also looks like it's bending to the left. Do you see that? I don't know. I haven't tightened the bolts yet, but we'll see. Hoping maybe we can have access to the garage by mid to late March, perhaps. It's getting cold in here. Okay, it is now day 32, and no, I'm kidding. It's like 6:30. But so I've used the old arm from the original door mostly because I'm lazy, and also because it fit. So that's in there with my Clevis and butthead pin, and so that's rocking. I think my next steps are I've got to put the hood on here that protects the light bulb, which we didn't have on this one. I assume that got broken off at some point. And I have to tie knots into the emergency handle, which my grandfather, rest his soul, would be frustrated with me, but I don't know any knots. So we're gonna go with the common pretzel knot, I think. Looks like a pretzel. So we'll do that. We're gonna add the hood. We're gonna add the emergency release valve, and then I gotta think we're getting close. I gotta think. I mean, there's not too many parts left. Well, there's a lot of screws left, but all right, so it is now, it's night, and they can suck it, because there's no way. I still have so many parts, but I feel like it told me to plug it in. All right, so I'm plugged in, and I'm pressing the button I'm supposed to press, because there's there's learn and force, and so it's gonna learn things about me, like, do you want to play a game? And I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna let me do this without putting the sensors in. So let's give it a try. I tried. I thought I could get it done in one day, but there's no hope. There's no hope. It appears I'm going to have to put the sensors in and run wiring up along the ceiling, which I think I can do, because it won't test and it won't run until those sensors are in. So thanks, safety. So I'm gonna head in now. I can see my breath, and I can't feel my 3 of the toes on my left foot. So it's cold out here. So I'm gonna head in. It's been a day. Really learned a lot about myself. So get some sleep and finish it up tomorrow. Have a good night.